सब्सक्राइब करिए शॉर्ट एंड डिक्टेशंस चैनल को और दबाइए इस बेल आइकन को ताकि आपको मिले लेटेस्ट अपडेट्स। बी रेडी। 5 seconds. Start. I am happy to be here with all of you on this occasion, which marks the completion of 125 years of the existence of this institution. Being one of the oldest engineering colleges of the country, must have contributed in a large measure to the country's progress in diverse fields both before and after independence. Thousands of its unknown alumni must have helped the nation in building up the irrigation and power systems, in developing the large network of transport and communications, in promoting agriculture and industry, and what is no less important, in training others to take their places in due course. The institution deserves to be congratulated on its fruitful existence for a century and a quarter. We embarked on a process of planned growth nearly 30 years ago with the commencement of the first 5-year plan, so as to raise the living standards of our people. Growth, modernization, self reliance, and social justice have been described as the basic objectives of our planning in the sixth plan document. Over the past 30 years, notable progress has been made, but we have yet a long way to go considering the large percentage of the population below the poverty line, the massive unemployment among our people, and the problem of malnutrition. That science and technology have an important role to play in bringing about an improvement in our economic situation is clear. Development of science and technology in the country has therefore been receiving a great deal of attention ever since the country became independent. New universities and affiliated colleges, institutes of technology, new engineering colleges, and polytechnics have been brought into being during the past 30 years. Nearly 150,000 qualified scientific and technical personnel are produced every year, and the total number of scientifically and technically qualified manpower is estimated at 2.5 millions. India is said to have the third largest country of such manpower. Total expenditure on science and technology is now nearly 10.6% of the GNP. The country has now expertise in modern advances in basic and applied areas, capable of choosing between available technologies, absorb new technologies, and lay the basis for future development. Engineering consultancy organizations to provide design and consultancy services have come into being to act as the bridge between research institutions and industry, which benefits the society largely. While the number of scientific and technical personnel may appear large in relation to our total population, it does not compare favorably with the position in some of the other developing countries, not to speak of the advanced countries. Moreover, many among the scientific and technical personnel are engaged in activities which are neither scientific nor technical. Our planners also point out that many of them need reorientation and upgradation, and that there are large gaps in new and important fields of technology. There is lack of coordination between manpower requirements in respect of areas and level of training the actual training of personnel, which has led to serious shortages of qualified and trained manpower in many areas. Thus, while significant progress has been made during the last 30 years, there is no room for complacency and there are many gaps to be filled. As I have already said, there has been large addition during the past 30 years to the number of institutions providing scientific and technical education at different levels. Dissatisfaction is often voiced about the quality of training and instruction provided at some of these institutions. It should therefore be our endeavor to see that these institutions are fully equipped and suitably manned so that they may be able to afford instruction and training not only in the well established technologies but in all the new and emerging technologies. As accurate an assessment as possible has to be made of the manpower needs in the different fields of specialization and facilities developed for training of the needed personnel in good time. I understand that as part of the effort to improve standards, it is proposed wherever possible that engineering projects and contracts at the campuses of engineering colleges would be undertaken by the students and faculties themselves. Such a step would enlarge the opportunities of practical training for the students and is to be welcomed. It has been our endeavor for some time to make use of technology for rural development, to devise tools and techniques for the use of the rural people which will help them to increase productivity in their respective trades and avocations and to pursue an effective extension service which will demonstrate the benefits of such tools and techniques and popularize them. Not much success has attained our efforts in this direction, which should therefore be given greater attention. It is often said that designs, standards, and specifications adopted by government agencies are expensive and that there is scope for economy in the use of materials. Suggestions are made from time to time for evolving and adopting cheaper designs and standards.